Hey there, Heather Ho, there's Jeff Cutter Down. Welcome to another PC Replay Baseball video. We are doing the Cutter Classic Tourney. We had 64 teams with 21 league/decades times 3 for 63, and then a 64th team in by a play down. So what happened was that we went from two groups of 32 and then made a 32 team tournament, which turned into 16, which turned into 8. So as you can see, Ryan Klesko did have a 3-home run day, which was not enough as the Cubs beat the Braves 6-5 and swept the 98 Braves. Tony Graffinino made that boo-boo in the bottom of the ninth. And then, of course, the Braves-Cubs game was actually game of the day. But, of course, they don't talk about the two massive games yesterday as the 93 Orioles used a grand slam from Chris Hoyles to take down the 47 Indians 8-1. And the 55 Yankees had a grand slam from I don't think it was Mickey Mantle, was he? I know it was a grand slam by Bill Moose Gudrun. His grand slam has made it big and all that. And the 55 Yankees beat the 06 Cubs. So, what does this mean? Well, we've got 3 games. We could see 3 series end today. We know that the 1908 Cubs are in the semifinals. They took care of the 98 Braves in 4 straight. Now, if everything, according to this, holds up, if the bracket is correct, and I think it is, that means that the 08 Cubs, assuming that the 55 Yankees, 69 Orioles, and 93 Orioles hold on to win their series, the 1908 Cubs would face the 1969 Orioles because they would be the next team in line for the ranking. So yeah, that they would be next in line for the ranking. So it would be the 1908 Cubs and the 1969 Orioles, which means the 1955 Yankees and the 93 Orioles would face each other in the semifinals, and the Orioles would have advantage because they ranked number 8 to start. So we're going to go through 3 games. We're going to go first to Baltimore. We're going to do a triple header today. I know that we should be doing 1 game today and 2 tomorrow, but I felt like I'm going to do a triple header today, and then we go to game 6 is tomorrow. Game 6 is tomorrow. Anyway, let's go to Baltimore. Cleveland versus Baltimore. Cleveland with this lineup, I don't think Sapkowski hasn't done anything. Well, Pat Siri has. Yeah, so Pat Siri will play DH. And, well, let's see. Hal Peck. Well, yeah, Lopez hasn't really done much. So, yeah, we'll do that. 93 Orioles trying to bring it home with their lineup almost the same as always. So
now, ladies and gentlemen,
we don't need to hear this.
Boys and girls, we invite you.
Replay Radio is live from Baltimore. Top of the first.
Baltimore, from Oriole Park at Camden Yards. Now, the 93 Orioles are hosting Game 5 because of the 2-3-2 format. First 2 games at the better team than 3 of the 47 Indians were the better team by ranking. So anyway, Fernando Venezuela, yes, no, 1-1 in this simulation, 4.50 ERA, 6 strikeouts, 7 walks. He was 8-10 as a 32-year-old in real life. Hal Peck leads off, 235 with 3 RBIs. Android towards the gap. Devereaux will snag it. A beautiful catch by Devereaux. Make sure it's not a guilty.
1 out, bases empty.
Here comes George Mekubek, 262 and 3 RBIs. He flies to Devereaux. Second first, save as the first.
2 outs, bases empty.
Here's Joe Gordon, 8 RBIs. And he flies to center. So that's a big one.
It's a 1-2-3 inning.
Gonna make mine. 1-2-3.
Bottom of the first.
Baltimore will bat. Bob Feller, Rapid Robber, 2-1 with a 1.59 ERA, 32 strikeouts, 14 walks. In real life, he was 28, winning 20 games for the 47 Indians. Brady Anderson, 358, 2 home runs, 7 RBIs. Gets into short and he ooped.
1 out, bases empty.
Now Mark McLemore, the black sheep, if you will, of this team. Batting 163. Liquid drive to left. Metro will not get it. It's a single.
One out, men on first.
Men on first for Mike Devereaux. 13 RBIs. Sashi, strike 3.
2 outs, men on first.
Verizon and Southwest Airlines sponsoring the first few innings. Earl Bates, 314, 3 homers, 4 RBIs. And he lines out. So 3 up.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on.
So 3 outs. And now
Top of the second.
Top of the second. Lou Boudreau, the player manager, 2-6, 4 RBIs, leads off. And a fly ball to McLemore in right field. The crazy thing is that the 47 innings and 93 errors in real life didn't even sniff the playoffs. But of course, in the simulated playoffs, they did.
1 out, bases empty.
Here's Eddie Robinson, 151. He does have 6 RBIs though. And he pops up.
2 outs, bases empty.
Dale Mitchell, 276 with 2 RBIs.
Ball 4. Take your base.
And a walk.
2 outs, men on first.
Dan Kelder, 10 RBIs, 4 home runs. And he grounds out. Venezuela's Segui.
No runs, no hits, and 1 left on. Bottom of the second.
John Ripken, 13 RBIs, 6 home runs. Nice play by Boudreau.
1 out, bases empty.
Pegs, Pickler, 352 and 6 RBIs. And a base hit.
1 out, men on first.
Chris House, 256 with 19 RBIs.
Track 3.
Victory, he is your new RBIs leader.
2 outs, men on first.
He had that grand slam yesterday. Strike 3, and now Segui. 5 RBIs, and he strikes out. Nothing to it for Baltimore.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Top of the third.
Cleveland, Jim Hagan. He's just sucking that he doesn't have any RBIs to his name. I don't know how many.
No outs, men on first.
2, 3.
It's a hit and run.
Serious, it's a hit and run. Pitch is fouled off.
No outs, men on first.
Ball 4.
And a walk, so big walk by Siri. Yeah, they put him in because he did go deep.
No outs, men on first and second.
And they think that Tep Sepkowski will not work. Pat, ground ball the first, double play, 3-6-3 money in the bank catching, but that makes it 2 outs.
2 outs, men on third.
There goes back to it. Hit to Reynolds, and he out. So Cleveland.
No runs, no hits, and 1 left on. Bottom of the third.
There's Harold Reynolds, the number 9 hitter. Can't get it. So Reynolds is on third base. So golden chance for Baltimore for the first.
No outs,
game.
man on third. They brought the infield
Cleveland
in.
won game 1. Cleveland won game 1. Anderson.
Track 3.
So Doozer.
1 out, man on third. They brought the infield in.
So Anderson gonna do it. Here's McLemore. How about the third? Out at first. Reynolds can't move.
2 outs, men on third.
Now it's up to Devereaux. Andres Makowicz will make the catch, and that triple by Reynolds goes for nothing.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on.
Great job by Cleveland's
Top of the
defense.
fourth.
If Cleveland wins this game, you'll know about Baltimore missing the chance for the triple. AT&T and Southwest sponsoring this set of innings. Here's Joe Gordon.
Ball 4.
All 4.
Take your base.
No outs, men on first.
Might be okay. 1-5. It's a steal attempt. But he's gone. Get by. So long, farewell.
1 out, base is empty.
Boudreau. Pops up to short. Rifkin makes a catch now.
2 outs, base is empty.
Robinson. We drive to left. Brady will snag the ball.
No runs, no hits, and none left on. Bottom of the fourth.
On to the fourth. Here goes Paints. Get to Gordon. Possible air. No air.
One out, bases empty.
Big rip kick.
Track 3, you're
Session.
out.
2 outs, bases empty.
Kicks.
Track 3,
Session.
you're out.
They go down quietly, nothing doing this half inning.
Shoo!
Top of the fifth.
Under the fifth. Here's Mitchell.
Ball 4.
Ball 4. MJ, yeah, because that's what.
No outs, men on first.
It's left. 1-3. What's a steal attempt? But he's out. Good try, Cleveland.
1 out, bases empty.
Kelder. That's a base hit, and finally Cleveland's on the scoring the hit column.
1 out, men on first.
Here's Hagan. Man on base. Roll on the base action turn. It's a 3-2 is a wild pitch. Chance. Well, I think he's safe. Well, 1 would have been the only number that would help Fernando, but he throws a wild
1
pitch.
out, men on second.
Here's Hagan. Fly to right field. You looked like he wanted to get his first
2
RBI
outs,
of the
men on
playoffs.
second.
Guy's gone through 3 player fronts without an RBI. That sucks. Siri
Ball 4.
takes a walk. Pat Siri will be a better hitter.
2 outs, men on
1948,
first and second.
because he's the guy that hit 4 home runs in 1 game. Pat. Infield single. The bases are now loaded for Mekowitz.
2 outs, bases loaded.
A 6-6. A possible pickoff. Oh, he's picked off.
No runs, 2 hits, and 2 left on.
He got greedy.
Bottom of the fifth.
Hagan got greedy. Here's Hoyles.
Track 3,
Session.
you're out.
Can't believe it.
1 out, bases empty.
Segui. Run ball to counter. Eut. Stu.
2 outs, bases empty.
Reynolds. Hit to second and close by first. Buddy's out. Nice try.
It's a 1-2-3 inning.
Gonna make you mine.
Top of the sixth.
Under the 6. Donuts on the board. Here's Mekowitz. Rare play. Is it on number? Oh, it's a foul. 50-50 chance he's still at the plate. But he's out. Yeah, if that had happened with the bases loaded, that would have been huge.
1 out, bases empty.
Mekowitz would have been ruined. Here's Gordon. Oh, that might be gone. That's just a single. We almost, if it was a 6, that was a home run
1 out, men on
in
first.
front of McElmore, who folds him to a single. Boudreaux. That's a base hit. Gordon will maybe go. Nope, they're holding him. First and second.
1 out, men on first and
For
second.
Robinson. Do they trust Eddie Robinson? I would. Lines out to Ripken, and Gordon steps on second.
2 outs, men on
Take
first and
advantage of the
second.
Double play opportunity. Here's Mitchell. And he grounds out. So once again,
No runs, 2 hits, and 2 left on. Bottom of the sixth.
here's Brady and moving off to 6. Line out to Boudreaux, 1 out.
1 out, bases empty.
McLemore. Grab ball to third. Lead on, that's 2.
2 outs, bases empty.
Here's Devereaux. Hit to Gordon. Possible to field single. Oh no! Devereaux thought he had it. No.
It's a 1-2-3 inning.
We're gonna make you mine.
Top of the seventh.
On to the 7th. Here, hang a little bit. Here's Kelder. 2 grounds out to Reynolds. 4-3 on the scoreboard.
1 out, bases empty.
Hey, good. It's into short, and he's out. 2 down.
2 outs, bases empty.
Where's Siri? That might be gone. No, it's just a single. I thought he had just gone deep. Remember,
2
he
outs,
went
man
deep
on first.
yesterday. It's the only Cleveland run. Yeah, here's Pack.
Track 3.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Bottom of the 7th.
Thanks. Get to Gordon. Out.
1 out, bases empty.
Ripken. Dribble it to the catcher. He's out.
2 outs, bases empty.
Here's Pags.
Track 3.
Switch in.
You're out.
It's a 1-2-3 inning.
I'm gonna make it 9.
Top of the 8th.
Fernando, 1 strikeout, 6 walks. Bekovic. It's a rare play. It is a 2, so he will have to run. He will have a 60% chance of getting on base. At 4, it has to be higher. So he's got a single.
No outs, men on
And
first.
now here's Gordon.
The defense is playing in at the corners. He's going to lay down a bunt.
1 time. Suzuki seizes, and he will have trouble with the bunt. But can only get the guy at first. So Bekovic jumps to second. Do you walk Boudreaux, we get to Robinson.
1 out, man on second.
Now they're thinking about it. They're thinking about walking Boudreaux to get to Robinson. I would. Yeah, I think you would. Runner on second, they can do the intentional walk. They will intentionally walk Boudreaux to get to Robinson.
1 out, men on first and second.
I
The
think that's
defense is
smart move.
playing in at the corners.
Well, Robinson might try something here. Fernando flips it to first. They can only get him out. So now you got Mitchell.
2 outs, men on second and third.
I think you can get Mitchell. He did. He got Mitchell. 2 hitters, nothing strong.
No runs, 1 hit, and 2 left on. Bottom of the 8th.
Miller's thrown 8 strikeouts, no walks. Here's Hoyles. Hit to short and nope.
1 out, base is empty.
Here's Segui. So that's a big hit by Segui. Now do you walk
1 out,
Reynolds?
man on second.
No, you're not going to intentionally walk Reynolds. You see that? This is not that's
1 out,
that's
men
not
on
good.
first and third.
You walk him to get to
They
Anderson.
brought the infield in.
Well, you gotta walk. Yep, they're gonna intentionally walk Brady to get to.
1 out, bases loaded. They brought the infield
You're
in.
gonna intentionally walk Anderson to get to Maxwell now. He moves it to second base. A hard grounder. They'll get the runner at home.
Hey!
Oh, McElroy just knocked past first. It almost was a 4-2-3.
2 outs,
play.
bases loaded.
Now you got Devereaux. Well, you nowhere to put Devereaux. You have nowhere to put him. What a play by Boudreaux. The bases are
No
left
runs,
juice.
2 hits, and 3 left on.
Holy smokes.
Top of the 9th.
Well, Fernando's tired, but, you know, Kellner's coming to the plate. Hit to short, and he's out the first. Now, Hagen
1 out, bases empty.
is not hitting that well. But you also know that Bob Feller is on the bump.
Ball 4.
And you don't take away your one. Yeah. Yeah, I think Fernando's done for.
1 out, man on
And
first.
Siri definitely is not going to. They're not going to take Siri out. No. It's a 1-3. It's a stolen base plus a throwing error. So that's good news for Hagen. Did Hoyles bobble it? The answer is no. The runner moves to second.
1 out, man on second.
They're going to intentionally walk him. They're going to intentionally walk
Ball
Siri.
4. Take your base.
This will be his 3rd walk of the day. to get to Pat. And I think
One
they're
out.
going to get Peck
Men
out
on
of there.
first and second.
And they will get Peck out of there. And it will be Hal Edwards? Yeah. Hank Edwards. Well, remember, they're one loss away from being eliminated. They're going to the bullpen. We'll see Telford. Anthony Telford is coming to the bump. First and second, Edwards. Hits it to Cal. And it's a possible double play. Leaves on the pivot. Tis a pivot. A double play. A 6-4-3 Money in the Bank
That's their
pitching
second double play turn today. No runs, no hits, and one left on. Bottom of the ninth.
Bottom of the ninth. Feller has to do something. Right field will be taken over by Edwards. So you got Baines, Ripken, and Pags. If I were Baltimore, I wouldn't worry. Maybe get rid of Pags. But here's Baines. Feller gets the ball, flips it to Robinson, 1 out.
1 out, base is empty.
Here's Ripken. Hit to right field. Edwards should be able to get this. He does. That's 2. Boost check's not there for Feller, but
2 outs, base is empty.
Now Pegs. Well, Pegs is coming out, and it's gonna be Lonnie. Yeah, Lonnie Smith's gonna come to the plate, and he grounds out the counter. Not a bad idea. Now we go to extras.
It's a 1-2-3 inning.
I'm gonna make mine.
Top of the 10th.
Time for the 10th. Telford will come in. Third base will be taken over by Gomez. Neil Gomez will play third base. It is Metco. And they're going to take that question out for Doby because they know that the rule of they know the rule is that in extra innings,
no outs, men on first. The third baseman is playing in.
No matter who it is. Yeah, Baltimore will have that done to them too. And no Bob Feller. He will have to be taken out for Bruce Gordon. Flies to McLemore, 1 out.
1 out, man on first.
Boudreaux. Well, he's the player manager. You're not going to get him out there. It's like, are you
1
nuts?
out, man on
Take
first.
himself out of the game. Base hit by Boudreaux. Doby will go, maybe. Yep. Doby will slide to third base.
1 out, men on
Here
first and
comes
third.
Robinson.
They brought the infield in.
They know Robinson can't get hits for shit, so they're going to go with Les Fleming. They're not going to intentionally walk him. Do you walk him to get the Mitchell? No, you might get him. They're going to take a chance. Straight to the Fleming down the yeah.
2 outs, men on first and third.
You want Mitchell to get to counter. And Mitchell is going to come out. They are thinking Lopez. I thought so. They're going to go with Lopez. He's got 7 RBIs. But he flies out. And again, Cleveland can't.
No runs, 1 hit, and 2 left on. Bottom of the 10th.
Bottom of the 10th. Miller has to come out. Left field will be taken over by Rosen. Center field will be taken over by Makiewicz. First base will be taken over by Joe Frazier, not the boxer. So Feller has to come out, and it's going to be Mal Harder. So Mal Harder is going to come out. Well, he has to walk Hoyles, because Hoyles is the first batter of the 10th.
No outs, man on first. The third baseman is playing in.
Segui's got a double. Yeah.
He's going to lay down a bunt.
Segui's going to bunt. Surprise. Mal will get him at first, so Hoyles will jump to second. Do you want Reynolds to get the Anderson? No.
1 out, man on second.
So how did triple on a single? No. Baltimore's like, no, we're going to go with Reynolds. And he pops up to Frazier at first. 2 now.
2 outs, man on second.
Brady Anderson. Do you want him to get to McLemore? Yes. They're going to potentially walk Brady to get to McLemore. I think that's going to be him.
2 outs, men on first and second.
I would. Yeah, Macklemore has done nothing. And it's going to be Buford. Damon Buford. His father, Don Buford, is playing for the 69 Orioles with a chance to go on to the quarterfinals himself. Pitch. Popped out the third. Harder does his job.
No runs,
Buford
no
does
hits,
not.
and 2 left on.
Guess what?
Top of the 11th.
Another inning. Telford has to come out. 1.2. Yeah, he has to come out. And it's going to be... It's going to be Ben McDonald. No, it's not going to be Ben McDonald. It's going to be McGahee. Kevin McGahee's coming in. He's throwing a 4 innings. Right field has to be replaced, and that would be Buford's time to shine. So you got Heltner, Hagan, and Siri. They're going to walk. Yeah, they'll walk Heltner. They will. The rule is you have, for each subsequent extra inning, you have to walk the first or second batter. Potentially.
No outs, men on
and
first.
They'll walk Heltner because
The third baseman is playing
Hagan
in.
has not done anything. So they are going to go with Bachman to hit. 5 for 12 with 2 RBIs. Say goodbye to that one. Bachman. You got the idea.
No outs, bases empty.
McGahee can't believe it. Of Eddie Bachman makes it 2-0 Cleveland. Now McGahee has to throw to another batter. Yeah, McGahee has to throw to one more batter. That's true. They're gonna let him hit. Hit the shortstop and it out at first. Yeah, McGahee can't believe it.
1 out, bases empty.
I should be okay. Nope. And it will be Jim Poole who will come up. Want to know if they should have put Poole in Hank Everett's. Well, he only has 1 at bat, so he can't pinch hit. Fly ball to center, 2 down. Man.
2 outs, bases empty.
Cleveland was going to get all these chances, like 4 or 5 chances, and they're going to fuck everything up. Doesn't happen. Rosen, it's at the short, he's out. But a 2-run home run by
2
Eddie
runs,
Bachman.
1
Smart
hit,
move
and none left on.
To take Hagan out for Bachman, and it works. It's 2-0.
Bottom of the 11th.
On the 11th. The question in my mind is, well, who's catcher? Be Ruskowski. The question in my mind is, do you keep Harder or you with Devereaux? They're going to shake their head no. They got to go with the closer, and I believe that's Kleeman. Kleeman is kind of the closer with 1 save. So Kleeman's going to come in for the save. It's Devereaux, Baines, and Rifkin. Devereaux.
No outs, men on first.
Baltimore, Brooklyn, early on. Gordon. It's at the second base. Double play. Baines, they get the big double play. 4-6, 3 minutes make.
2 outs, bases empty.
1 more out. And Cleveland will go home. Down 3-2, but at least they'll go home for game 6. Good kick. Base hit.
2 outs, men on first.
Already. Oh, shoot. They were supposed to intentionally walk. Yeah, they were supposed to intentionally walk somebody. They would have intentionally walked Devereaux. Possible balk. It's a 2. No balk.
2 outs, men on first.
Yeah, just say that. Yeah, it would have been a double play. Yeah, I think it would have been a double play. Chris Gomez. 2 balls. Getting nervous in
2
Baltimore.
outs, men on first.
The 93 Orioles want to end this series right here, right now. Hit to Keltner. A little possible error. Has to be a high number. It's not. He does it, and the Cleveland Indians survive another day.
In extra innings. From all of us at Replay Games, thanks for playing.
So the 47 Indians are still alive. Harder beats McGahee. Cleveland picks up the save. Bob Feller, the MVP, because, well, Bob Feller is a freaking icon. Cleveland, 2 runs on 8 hits with 12 left on base. 1 for 11 runners scoring position, but they still won the game. And I think that was Bachman's home run. Regardless, Baltimore, 7 hits, 9 left on base, 1 for 8 runners in scoring position. Venezuela went 8 and 3rd. Gave up too many walks, gave up 9. They went with Telford. He did okay, but McGahee botched everything. It should have been Jim Poole. Feller went 9 innings, struck out 8, only gave up 5 hits. Harder pitcher got 10th, and then he decided to go with Kleeman for the 11th, and it worked. 3 hours, 49 minutes. What a win for Cleveland. A critical play. Runners on third base. Well, Cleveland had a runner on third in the third, but Meckowicz grounded out to end the game. Reynolds tripled in the bottom of the third. Anderson, McElroy, and Devereaux couldn't do anything. George Meckowicz was up with the bases loaded in the 5th, and he couldn't do anything about it. Cleveland in the top 8th. Runners on second and third. Mitchell flew out. Baltimore with the bases loaded. Had the bases loaded, but McLemore grounded out and Devereaux lined out. Yeah. Cleveland had runners on first and third. Al Lopez came in and flew out in the 10th. Intentionally by Ken Keltner. Eddie Bachman came in to pinch hit for Hagan, and it worked. 2 runs. So the series stats are now 22-14 for Baltimore still with the runs. Cleveland won game 1 4-0, lost the next 3, giving up 7 runs in every game, but they gave up 0 runs this time. Well, I mean, when you look at it, Bob Feller's been iconic, giving up no runs in 18 innings against the Orioles. He should be pitching game 7, but they probably won't let him. The RBIs, with Bachman's 2 RBIs, puts him, yeah, Bachman has 2 RBIs. He has the second most RBIs. Kellner has 3 in this series. Robinson has 2. So does Lopez. Baltimore, no runs, no nothing. Fernando 409 in the whole grand scheme of things. But yeah, Baltimore and Cleveland will continue for game 6. So we're going to go to the other Baltimore team, the 69 team against the 47 Dodgers. Will 69 Baltimore win? So it will. So it will. So it will be Chico at DH. Bobby Bragan, my ass. Mixus has been hitting balls.
Now, ladies and gentlemen,
Replay Radio is live from Brooklyn. Top of the first.
We are actually going to be doing the games through the 7th. Well, Ralph Branca 1-1 with a 5.33 ERA, 14 strikeouts, 6 walks in the simulation. 21 years old in real life, 21 wins. Don Buford with 13 RBIs. It's off. We're going to do the first inning of every game and then slide to the 7th because we are already at the half-hour mark.
No outs, men on first. The defense is playing in at the corners.
Might steal. 2-5. It's a stolen base and an error possibility by Edwards. It is. So Buford will jump to third base already, and now Blair's got a golden opportunity for
no outs, man on third.
He's got 10 of those.
They've brought the infield in.
Hit to Pee Wee, and he gets him at first. Buford will have to hold.
1 out, man on
now
third.
Here's Frank Robinson.
They brought the infield
twice
in
game 4, finally breaking out of his homer slump. He's it. So Efroff does his job, remembering who the heck he was.
1 out, man on first.
Heck he is. Now Blue Pal, 18 RBIs. He's second in RBIs behind Chris Hoyles. Well, anyway, he's got 18 of those bad boys. Face it up the middle. Robinson moves to third, so Brooklyn trying to prevent Baltimore from
1 out,
counting them
men
into
on
the
first
ground
and
in
third.
Game 5. Here's Brooks Robinson. He went deep last time. And a fly ball to right, and Frank is going to go for it, I think. Oh yeah, it's a sac fly by Brooks. 2-0.
2 outs, men on first.
David Johnson only batting 182, but you never know. Hit to Stanky, and he's out. So nothing doing for that one. But
2 runs,
Baltimore puts 2 on
2
the board.
hits,
They're
1 error,
trying
and
to
1
tell
left on.
Brooklyn
Bottom
to
of the
buzz
first.
off. We don't want to go back to Memorial Stadium. Dave McNally, 3-1 in simulation, 2.81 ERA, 20 strikeouts, 9 walks. In real life, he was 20-7 at age 26. Here's Eddie Stanky, batting 104. That's a radio station number. But Dolly flips it
1
to
out,
foul.
bases empty.
And Stanky is not below 100 yet. There's Jackie, 7 RBIs.
Ball 4.
Perfect block.
1 out, men on first.
Here's Riser, 182. Well, Jackie might steal. And he will take better.
1 out, men on first.
No, sir. Here's Riser. Jackie could score. Willie. Nope, he'll hold it third.
1
Nice job
out,
by Riser
men
coming
on
out from
second
nowhere.
and third.
Dixie Walker, 302 with 6 RBIs. Can you get it 1? Hit to Boog, and he's out, and Jackie will score. It's an RBI with
2 outs, men on
2.
third.
Here's the man who leads in RBIs, Perillo. Yes, 10. And a deep fly ball. He was looking for a hit to get Riser
1
in,
run,
but he cannot.
1 hit, and 1 left
2
on.
Baltimore.
Top of the second.
We're going to jump to the 7th because of time constraints. Right out to Blair. 4-1 Baltimore.
Back 3. You're
1 out, bases empty.
So Frank is still pitching. I'm actually shocked. Yeah, he's gone. So Bankhead's coming in. Well, you might as well. I mean, like, we're down 4-1. You need something. And a walk to Efrob. Yeah, I'm surprised that Baltimore
1 out,
scored
men
2
on
runs in the
first.
first inning, but they have only scored 2 runs since. There's Boog.
Ball 4.
He'll walk. Yeah. So he had a sack. One of the 2
1 out,
subsequent RBIs was
men on first and
Boog
second.
with a sack fly. And so did. Oh yeah, well, Rudy Williamson. Possible error in the pickup throw. 6-5. Yeah, right.
1 out, men on first and second.
Here's Brooks. That was to left field. That'll score another run. So 1 will score 3. I don't think. Now, smart.
1 out, men on second and third.
5-1, and now
They brought the
Davey
infield
Johnson
in.
comes in. He's batting 196, but he can get an RBI. And about the second, they got him. Boog will have to hold.
2 outs, men on second
Now
and third.
Chico, 115. He's got 7 RBIs. And a fly out.
1 run, 1 hit, and 2 left on. Bottom of the 7th.
McNally's been doing pretty well. Here's Verrillo. And ball to Brooks. He out. That's 1.
1 out, bases empty.
Here's Everts. Hit to Davey, and he out.
2 outs, bases empty.
Here's Jorgensen. On nothing today.
2 outs, men on first.
To put the spook into Baltimore. Jorgensen, will he score? Maybe. Yes, sir. RBI double makes it. That's his 10th RBI. He should be in more often.
2 outs, man on second.
Here's Pee Wee. And that's a nice hit. And it looks to the 5-3. I think that's gonna be. Yeah, they're gonna. Yeah, with Brooklyn scoring. Yeah.
2 outs, man on first.
That's the end of McNally's day. He pitched pretty well, but you don't know because Brooklyn keeps the line moving. Yeah, they're gonna take him out, and it's gonna be Lanohard. Yeah, Dave Lanohard is gonna come in. Stanky, did he go deep? No, they said, look at the movement. He had just gone deep. I went behind the game.
2 outs, men on first and third.
Those on the corners for Jackie. Buddy flies out. Affects him. But they do
2
score 2
runs,
to make it
4
5-3.
hits,
This
and 2
game
left
is
on.
more interesting now.
Top of the 8th.
On to the 8th. And here comes Belanger, or Bellinger, whatever you want to call him. Hit the spider, and ooh, possible error. He's at 35, and it's a 2-base error for Spider, so that's not good.
No outs, man on second.
Here's Ellie. He's batting below the Mendoza line. You're not going to touch and block him. Right field.
1 out, man on second.
Now the problem is you can't really walk the first 5 guys because they all have double-digit RBIs and they'll fuck you up. You have to go to the next guy. Here's Buford.
2 outs, man on second.
There. And he pops up. So Bankhead does well.
No runs,
Ballinger
no
gets on
hits,
second with
1
a
error,
2-base error.
and 1 left on.
And
Bottom of the 8th.
on to the 8th. Now Riser, Dixie, and Ferrillo. Riser hits it to Davey and a close play at first. Huge. Just. I thought Riser had
1 out, bases empty.
would have been amazing if he did beat him. Here's Dixie. They say it like Brooks making a mistake. He does. Makes you the circle. That's what it is.
1 out, man on second.
Here's Ferrillo. Oh, I'm thinking they should have potentially locked him. I know the Dixie locker. Yeah, they should have potentially locked him.
2 outs, man on second.
Bruce Edwards. Yeah, they were supposed to intentionally lock him to face Edwards.
2 outs, men on first and second.
Pitch to Jorgensen. A rare play. It is a 4. He's got about 60% chance of making it on base.
2 outs, bases loaded.
Put him. There's nowhere to put Mixes. Leonhard has to let them hit. Yeah, they know about that. Who would be a good guy for 1 out? Eddie Watts, the Reichert. Pete Richard is going to come in because I think they know that Watt is their closer. It's it to Davey and ooh, possible error. Not happening. A big ground ball out, and Richard does his job.
No runs, 2
now
hits,
5-3.
1 error,
Baltimore
and
does
3 left on.
It will be
Top
Eddie
of the
Watt
9th.
unless Baltimore can put some runs on the board. Bankhead, that's all. We're going to go with Rex Barty, who ironically would be a Baltimore icon for being the PA announcer at Camden Yards. Rex Barty 1-0. Doesn't have the URAs. Efrod, Powell, and Robinson. Question now is, who do we pitch in for? Hit to short, ground ball out, 6-3. Nice job by Barney.
1 out, bases empty.
Powell, fair play? It is not. He's a 1, so only a 1 can get him on base. Only a 1. Nope, not even close. That's 2.
2 outs, bases empty.
Here's Brooks. Deep fly, Riser makes the catch, Barney does his job.
It's a 1-2-3 inning.
Yep, it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Bottom of the 9th.
Well, we know Rickard's coming out. It's Eddie Watt for the save. He's got 3 of them. He's going to face Pee Wee, Stanky, and Robinson. I think you take out Stanky. Pee Wee. Base hit up the middle. Nicely done.
No outs, men on first.
Stanky definitely not. Duke Snyder is coming to the plate. 4 for 16. 3 RBIs though. But he strikes out. Watt makes a gigantic K.
1 out, men on first.
Jackie and then Riser. Jackie, fly to left. Buford makes the catch. That's 2. 1 more out.
2 outs, men on first.
Pete Riser. They don't know what to do. What do you do? We're going to go with Lavagetto. Might as well.
Track 3.
That does it. The 69 Orioles survive this game.
Wins
They
a close
win in
one.
5. They sink the
Goodbye,
47
everybody.
Dodgers. They're going to the semifinals. McNally 4 won. Great job. He beats Branca. Watt picks up save number 4, and McNally is the MVP. The Orioles, the 69 Orioles, did what their 93 counterparts couldn't do. Win game 5 to win the series. So it is the 69 Orioles, 5 runs on 7 hits and an error, 9 left on base. Brooklyn, 3 runs on 9 hits, 2 errors, 9 left on base themselves. Branca 6 and a third. Bankhead did not do so well. Brooks Barney did pitch the ninth to success. McNally won. He's 4-1. Leohard and Reichert both with massive holds. And Watt picks up save number 4. So the series stats, Baltimore outscored Brooklyn 39-23. Brooklyn won game 3 thanks to Spider Jerkers' a 6 RBI game, but Baltimore won 7-2, 8-5, and then 14-1, 5-3. So that 5-3 win was actually the closest of the 5 games on either side. Brooklyn outscored Baltimore 7-1 in the 8th. That's their saving grace. The massive numbers, 8 RBIs by Frank Robinson to lead the team, 7 by Brooks Robinson, and 5 by Ellie Hendricks. We remember Frank Robinson's home runs in game 4. Baltimore's pitching, well, David Nally, 2 wins and all that did his job. Palmer did his job. Quayer did his job. Phoebus did not. He was the only one to do his job. Well, anyway, Eddie White with a pair of saves. Brooklyn, their RBI guy was Spider Jorgensen with 7. They had 6 in game 3. 3 RBIs by Eddie Mixis. Dixie Walker and Carl Ferrillo also with 2 RBIs. Yeah, Ralph Branca 0-2 as a starter. Joe Haddon 0-2 as a starter. They pretty much had, their starters were pathetic. Branca with a batting ERA, so was Haddon and Lombardi. Jonathan Quake kind of got the only win, and that was only one win. Fuck. Regardless of that, the 69 Orioles will move on to the semifinals. So, we go to one more game, the 1906 Cubs and the 1955 Yankees. Cubs trying to avoid losing 3-1. Hoffman and Moran are gone, and it will be Hoffman who will DH. They're not going to allow Gessler to DH. The Yankees, Scudrin could DH, but do you put Joe Collins on? They're thinking about it. They're like, no, we don't want Joe Collins, but Scudrin would have to DH. Who would play first base, though? I'd probably put, like, Bob Cerv. No. So, Andy Carey, Billy Hunter, Andy Carey has not done well. Jerry Coleman cannot. Billy Martin can. No, they don't trust. I wouldn't trust Carey batting 115. So, Billy Martin will bat 7. Joe Collins will bat second, right? Yeah. Yep, they're going to go with Collins to play first base and Scooter to DH.
Replay Radio is live from New York.
So we
Top
will,
of the first.
What's the clock say? 48 minutes. Okay, so we will have, of course, the first inning and then subsequently the third and seventh. Bob Turley, 2-0, 30 innings in simulation, 1.76 ERA, 28 strikeouts, 17 walks. In real life, he was 24 with a 17-13 record for 55 Yankees. Jimmy Slagle jumps first, 220 with 3 RBIs.
One out, base is empty.
Jimmy Checker, 218 with 3 RBIs.
Ball 4.
Ujitsu.
One out, man on first. The defense is playing in at the corners.
8 RBIs. He flies to center, man, the next pitch 2 down.
2 outs, man on first.
Greg Chance, 11 RBIs. He's the player manager. And takes
2 outs, man on first.
Outside. Here's Chance. Another chance. Eddie Lidsell to Bantam. So Checker got on
no
base
runs,
by a walk,
no hits, and 1 left on. Bottom of the first.
Bottom of the first. Ed Roback, 1-0. 8 innings of work. 3.38 ERA. I guess they put him as the 4th starter. 25 years old. He won 19 games for the 1906 Cubs. Hank Bauer batting 157 with 2 RBIs. Hit to shortstop, and Tinker's out at first. makes them out.
One out, base is empty.
Joe Collins, a lot of people were like, why is he batting? Well, with Gudrun being the DH, they really need someone. Well, Collins whiffs.
2 outs, base is empty.
Yogi Berra batting the Mendoza line. Hits the second, and an out. Hello, goodbye.
They go down quietly, nothing doing this half inning.
Shoot.
Top of the second.
On to the seventh. Tourney throws to Evers. Leave a ground out. Looking good. Yankees 3 runs in the 6th.
1 out, base is empty.
And now here's clean. High ball, but Norm makes the catch. 2 down.
2 outs, base is empty.
Or Hoffman. Bernard to right. Is this going to stay there? No! Caught by Bauer.
And just like that, the inning's over. Bottom of the 7th.
1-0. Here comes Noren. Roll back throw. Strikes out Noren. They'll let roll back.
1 out, base is empty.
Because, you know, it's winner take all. It's power. I think that's going to come. That's it.
1 out, man on
We gotta
first.
take you out now. You're out now. And it's gonna be Pfister who will come in. 3-1 while they need him. Road play. It's a 1. It's a foul out possibility. But he gets to continue.
1 out, man on first.
Both are card. Collins. Dribbler to the catcher. He's out. They'll get rid of Bauer, the lead runner.
2 outs, man on
Collins
first.
is here. Payout's now 091. Spera. Base action chart. Oh boy. 0-3? No, 1-4. Wild pitch. And it's a 4. It has to be a high number. It is a high pitch. High number. Collins will move to second.
2 outs, man on second.
Now they need him. Here's Barra. They couldn't get back.
2 outs, man on first.
Well, he's at 208. Now here's Mickey Mantle. And he grounds to Evers, who gets him. So the Yankees trying to keep the momentum
1 run,
going
2
on
hits,
first.
and 1 left on.
A lot of people were shocked that they split with the 1906 Cubs in Chicago. Because, you know, the 06
Top
Cubs
of the
were
8th.
the 1 seed. Top of the 8th. Here comes Slagle. And he'll take a walk from Turtle. No big deal.
No outs, man on first.
I don't know who's going to be going to what. Hit. It's a 2-4. Thank goodness for that.
No outs, man on
His
first.
wild pitch was a 2, so he would have been in trouble. Strikes out Schechter.
1 out, man on first.
You're short. You strikes.
2 outs, man on first.
Here's Frank Chance.
No runs, no hits, and 1 left on.
I'm not scared.
Bottom of the 8th.
40-0 now. Who do you yank? Scudrin. Well, there's your big boy. Scudrin, home run and 3 in brackets. That means he was the guy with 3 RBIs. So Scudrin, dude had a pair of tater tots including. No, he had. Was it 2 home runs yesterday, or was it just the 1? No, I think he had the 1. Yeah, he had the grand slam yesterday. Now he's produced with a 3-run home run. Dude is like, what the heck? Well, it's 40-0. I think they're going to take their chances, and it's going to be Risudo who will come in with a check.
No outs, man on first.
Risudo has been struggling. There's McDougal. Yeah, at 4-0, I think you're not too panicky. Andy Carey's coming in. He have the 114 average. But he strikes out. So I think you might as well put him in.
1 out, man on first.
Billy Martin will come out. It will be Elston. He's going to come in, and he grounds out. Risudo jumps to second base. Meister's like...
2 outs, man on
Gotta
second.
get that guy out. You gotta get it now. Hunter out. And it's gonna be Robinson. Eddie Robinson.
Track 3, you're out.
On the 47 Cleveland. He strikes out.
No runs,
Singles stuck at
1
second,
hit,
but I
and
think
1
the
left
Yankees
on.
are trusting their instincts.
Top of the 9th.
I would too. Third base goes to Carey. Shortstop goes to Jerry Coleman. Second base goes to Richardson, a 19-year-old Bobby Richardson. And you got Steinfeld, Tinker, and Evers. Drops the ball. Irvin. Noren could not make the catch. It's a single by Steinfeld, and only the second ball.
No outs, man on first.
In the outfield. I don't know who was the other hit. Who's Tinker? Flies out to Mantle, 1 down.
1 out, man on first.
Johnny Evers. Well, there's your answer. Johnny Evers was the only guy to get a hit other than Steinfeld. Hit to first base. Double play.
That wins the game.
Tournament.
Until next time, this is Replay Radio signing off.
Chicago versus Chicago final. Well, it's not happening. No Cubs final. The 55 Yankees with 2 bottom of the ninth triumphs. Saved the day, 4-0. Saved the best for last, if you will. Turley goes to 3-0. What a job. A 2-hitter. 2 puny little singles to Steinfeld and Evers. That's it. And the Cubs did leave 7 on base through walks and all that. Turley did walk 5. The Yankees 4 runs on 8 hits and an error and 7 left on base. But Turley's ERA dips to 1.36. Rulebach just couldn't do his job. Visser did his job, but wish he was starting. It was 0-0 till the bottom of the 6th. Bauer popped up. Collins grounded out, so it looked like Rulebach was going to get out of this mess. Berra got hit by a pitch in the leg. Mantle singled. Berra ran to third, and then Scudrin on a 2-1 pitch hit a home run deep to center. That did the job, and it was 3-0 for the Yankees, and they didn't hold off. Series stats: the 5-game series for the Yankees, 22-14 were the score. The 1906 Cubs played old-time baseball, but in one game won 3-2. But the 55 Yankees came back to win 3-1. Then a pair of late-game heroics, 6-5 and 7-5, and then a 4-0 shutout to boot. So the Cubs, their best RBIs guys were Joe Tinker and Harry Steinfeld, both with 4 RBIs, and they were the only 2 guys with multiple RBIs. The pitching wasn't really the best, 4.03 ERA. That just doesn't make sense and all that. Yeah, Mordecai threw finger brown. Rollback Pfister and Pfister came in for bullpen work, but yeah. That's it. Went with a 4-man rotation. The 55 Yankees, look at that. 10 RBIs by Bill Scudrin. His 2 home runs, 10 RBIs, 7 RBIs in the last 2 days. He had 3 RBIs in the first 3 games, but 7 in the last 2. By the way, Gil Madugo 4 RBIs in the series, and Mickey Mantle only 3. But nevertheless, the pitching was good. 2.51 ERA. Bob Turley 108. Ford 1 complete game. In a sense, it was a shutout. Johnny Cooks. Oh no, he gave up a run, but Johnny Cooks and Tommy Byrne both started the game. Cooks won his game. Byrne did not. So they did their job. Well, we know one thing. We only have one, so we know one thing. We know 3/4 of the semifinals. Now the question is, who will make it? Tomorrow we will have Ben McDonald versus Don Black. Will the 93 Orioles get to the semifinals, or will the 47 Indians force Game 7? As we look at the bracket, number 17, 11, and 5 have came in. So we do know, yes, we do know, because it's the best versus the worst. We do know the 1908 Cubs will face the 69 Orioles, and whoever wins the series, even if Cleveland wins the next 2, or Baltimore, the winner will face the 55 Yankees in the semifinals, because 17 versus 5. The next number, 6 versus 8. So yes, the 55 Yankees will have to start on the road, either in Camden Yards or at Memorial Stadium. Will Baltimore finish the job? And they know they can take on those 55 Yankees. So the National League is only down to one team, and that's the 1908 Cubs. So, anyway, yeah. So the 55 Yankees, let's look at their road to get here. Only one puny loss to the 79 Orioles. They lost the chance to sweep. That's all right, but they won game 5. They swept the 41 Dodgers. They lost game 1 to the 1906 Cubs, but then they won the next 4. So, they got streaky. They had a 3-game streak, a 5-game streak, and a 4-game streak. So the Yankees have not really. The Yankees have all. Every time they win in multiples. The 69 Orioles, they swept the 61 Giants. They were actually down and out to the 71 Tigers, 3-0, but they have pulled up. They've won 8 of their last 9. Since they were down 0-3 to Detroit, they won 8 out of 9. They lost game 3 to Spider Jurgensen and the Dodgers, but it didn't matter. 7-5, 1-0, 2-1, 6-5 close games against Detroit, and then 7-2, 8-5 shellackings. Lost game 3, but then game 4, 14-1, and then game 5, 5-3. But as I said, we're not done yet. We have one game tomorrow, 93 Orioles, 47 Indians. If Cleveland wins, we have a game 7. If the Orioles win, they will move on to face the 55 Yankees in the semifinals. We do know it's the 1908 Cubs and the 1969 Orioles in Baltimore to start that series at a future date next week. So anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond.